okay smallmouth bass. That's disappointing. I think this game's trying to troll me at the moment. Came here fishing for the clear muskie. But I'm in the right place at the right time of day. Sunny day. 5 till 6. Yeah, and you only get an hour to fish for these, and I don't know. I don't know. The game had an update a couple of days ago, and it seems to have gone a bit Pete Tong since that update, unfortunately. And there's only 1 hour in the day that you can fish for this fish, and I got a smallmouth bass on a size 8/0 hook with a large minnow. I don't know, maybe it's time to stop playing this game and look for something else. I don't know. It's getting very frustrating. And all this new stuff that you catch, like twigs and weeds and shells and turtles, and it's not, it's more of an arcadey game, this. If you, it's maybe time to look at Russian Fishing 4 or something. That's pretty disappointing. Hey, there's the Muffin Man. He comes from down your way. At least we've seen the Muffin Man. Doesn't look like there's any clear muskies here today, that's for sure. Can't believe that. Smallmouth bass. I don't think I've ever caught a smallmouth bass here before. I don't know what they've done to this game, but it feels like it's broke. I was hoping to catch a unique clear muskie, and the game gives me a smallmouth bass. I'm in the right place, in the right time, the right setup. Game's trolling. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch one now. Hey, caught a fish. The other fish I'm after is the unique tiger trout, which I've only got a trophy clear muskie. So I was after a unique, but nah, it's, as I said, the game was trolling. I don't even know where my. There it is. Oh, I've only got a trophy tiger trout as well, so been trying to get a unique going on them for a while, but it seems to be, well, for me anyway, quite a difficult fish to catch. And I've been having audio problems with OBS. It seems like every time Windows 10 does an update, it just screws up all your audio settings for OBS. I don't know why it does that, but I just wish it wouldn't. You should only have to set your audio settings once and then just leave them, but I'm sorry for which. I'll just shut up and fish. I think we're going to be one of these nights that don't catch anything. It's like a walleye. No, it's not even that. What are we getting now? White bass. Great. Yeah, game's definitely trolling me. It's like, no, we're just going to make an ass of you tonight, Cove. I think I slated the game last night when I had a few beers. I was like, right, fuck this. I'll probably do the same tonight. I don't know, since the update the other day, the game just seems... It just seems a bit broke. Maybe I've cursed it too much. Maybe that's what it is. Or RNGs are just saying, no, no, not tonight. Kind of like that with World of Warships last night as well. I didn't fare very well in World of Warships. Mind you, I never do when I've had a few beers. Shouldn't play that game when I've had a few. I hope my audio issues are fixed. I did mess around with OBS a fair bit today. Did a bit of testing. Yeah, that's what we're after, but we're after the we're after his daddy, not the little fellas. I think we could fish here for the tiger trout on a sunny day from 5 till 7. I might go for the northern pike, but the northern pike it takes... You could fish it from the bank, I suppose. I'm going to say with the kayak it takes a while to get there. It's been another beautiful day here. It's probably the warmest weather that we've had constantly for the last week, to be honest. It's been really nice. Aye, not in a game, in real life. Yeah, definitely getting trolled by this game now. I must have dissed it too much last night. That this is revenge, payback. I was looking at another game today, Hunter, Call of the Wild. I don't know. Mixed reviews about it. You know, I do a lot of fishing and a lot of hunting, and in real life, so I might have another look. And But I was disappointed by fishing for the clear muskie there. There's not a lot of fish getting caught anywhere here on lake. Maybe they've broke this lake, I don't know. Feels like something's not right. Maybe it's the attack of the smallmouth bass. This is probably another one. Yeah, so I'm fishing for tiger trout. This jig winner certainly throws a quarter ounce narrow spoon out a fair distance. Oh, the muffin man's got your fish. It's either a tiger trout or a brook trout. Yeah, brook trout. If you want trophy brook trouts, you need to go to White Moose Lake in Alaska. We've only got another few minutes until the time's over for the unique. There is another spot to fish for them as well. It's over by the, you can see the boat on the right hand side there if you throw your bait out towards the back of the boat. The only reason I picked fishing here was to come for the clear muskie because it was a sunny day, and then I think there's another sunny day and then there's a cloudy day, and then there's another 2 sunny days after it. Another brook trout. I suppose it all adds up at the end of the day. But no, I think the game's definitely trolling me at the moment. I say I maybe shouldn't have dissed it last night. Getting its own back on me. think for the last hour, I think we can go for the northern pike. Between 5 and 9. So yeah, we'll maybe get in the kayak and head over there. The Pike Alley. Fish for the northern pike. Just hopefully the OBS settings are have sorted themselves out with the audio. Seems a slightly better fish. It's slightly better, but looking for a bit bigger. Right, what we'll do is we'll go and get the kayak and we'll head over there. These things are not very fast, so it does take a while. You couldn't be any further from where your kayak's berthed. I just check something, I'll check OBS while I'm... I don't know if it's picking up the audio or not from the game. We'll wait here a minute. Yeah, I think it is working. I need to get my other monitor set up. I'm still using my wife's laptop to check the chat. Hello there. Wonder what he's fishing for there. Brown trout maybe? But the brown trout were more towards that boat. Oh, there's walleye there as well. Cartman, good luck mate. These things are so slow. I don't know why they put this power bar thing here, because you never do more than 4 miles per hour, even if you've got loads of power or no power. So. That's where we're heading, where this guy is in the boat. Pardon me, the guy is in the boat. That's where we were fishing earlier on, that spot there, and for the clear musky bit, the game trolled me and I got a smallmouth bass. Yeah, we were standing just there at our left, casting out just to the right of that big tree in front of us though. But it was like, no, 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 you ain't gonna get shit. Yeah, you can stand at the reeds there where that guy is. And cuts just as much fish, to be honest. What we'll do is we'll pull up alongside the Muffin Man. I think he's got a sexuality problem, so girl. So we'll drop anchor here and we'll look to see what we use. Yeah, the Brutus 9'10" is decent enough for here. If we go a 45, mate. Yeah, 45 inches is probably good enough. And I've got the wrong rod. Right, this one please. Yes, thank you. Yep, there we go. If we just kind of... The northern pike are all around these reeds. I'll probably catch a smallmouth bass. The game's trolling me hard at the moment. No. And what have I got? Yeah, just shit. Why? Why, game? Why do this? But the pike here is pretty manic. It's not really what I come to catch, but I don't really need to harvest a pike. I've done that. But this is the best money maker in the game. Is a northern pike. If you come here, if you get here and get a decent setup, stay till you get to level 40. Between them and the blue catfish, you'll do really well. You'll level up quite quickly. The money is just really, really good for the Northern Pike. And the XP as well. I mean, I'm using a really heavy setup now. But before, when I first came here, I had the Phoenix. And there was a couple of times I had to break the line. What's up with this? See, it just... It's grinding my bones at the moment, this game. It really is. Now, something else. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, great. Right, excuse me, people. Be back in a minute. Take a bathroom break. Right, back again. Right, yeah, that's where we got our kayak and then sailed all the way into this area, sort of here. I don't know, we'll maybe have a bit better luck with a northern pike. They're always fairly easy to catch. Seems to be a bit better fish. Yeah, he's stripping line off me. And I haven't got my drag set to what it should be. You can't go any further left than that in the boat. I wish I would change that as well. But you could fish the northern pike here all day long. As I'm saying, this is the biggest money maker in the game. And it's just this one spot. I mean, there's pike all over, like, but this one spot seems to be the sweet spot. Maybe play some warships later on. Hopefully I'll get on a bit better than I did last night. Never wise to play warships when you've had a few beers. Especially at the weekend. Yeah, just a little fellas just now. Hopefully we'll get into something a bit more juicier. Hopefully. I do love this game, but I think it maybe going in the wrong direction. I think the news on the street is that they're opening up some other fishing grounds down in England for feeder fishing, which I've never done up here in Scotland. We don't really tend to do any. I'm trying to think what's the word for it. Is it coarse fishing? I'm not too sure. Like say for chub and oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. But up here in Scotland, it tends to be pike. I was thinking of pike and perch and trout. I know they do like a lot of carp fishing and that down south, but I don't think there's much carp fishing up here in Scotland. But hopefully my OBS is behaving itself today and it's capturing the game audio as well. I did put in some filters and that seemed to have been the problem. So I've changed the settings in that, so we'll see how it goes. You can see how the bobbers dancing around. We're getting bigger. Getting some bigger fish. But yeah, you could. That guy is Valen. You could stand behind the reeds there, and there's a little gap there. You could fish through that gap. You don't need a kayak or a canoe or however you want to call what they're in. You can get the same results from fishing where that guy's fishing. I do like the zoom function though, because you can actually. I suppose it's better for YouTube that for you guys to be able to see. But you can tell the mechanics, and there we go. The bobber will go, and then all of a sudden it will stop. But as I said, if you come here, then stay as many days as you can and farm these fish. You see the live bait's running away from the pike. Yep, smaller one. We'll keep fish till, well, 9 o'clock. It's the on a sunny day, the northern pike, 5 AM to 9 AM is unique time. But you don't have to always fish in unique time, as you say. You could fish these fish all day long, and level up. I think we'll give it a couple of more hours. A couple of more, well, in real life, we'll give it another hour or so in here, and then I might move on to California. It's good fishing out there as well. This guy is gonna haunt me all fucking day long, I think. Smallmouth bass. Wish it would fuck off. It's already trolled me when I was fishing for the clear muskie this morning, well, earlier on. It's probably another one. One thing I like about this game is the community is very good, very helpful. If you do play this game, the community is really good. They're very helpful if you ask somebody, you know, oh, what you fishing with, or what depth are you fishing at, or what did you use to catch that fish, and 9 times out of 10 they'll tell you. Oh, it's starting to get a bit bigger again. Let's see, you don't need the kayak to come here. You just need a decent rod and a decent reel, because the northern pike are up to, you know, 45, 50 poundish. Or if you're fishing in muskie time, they can go really, really big. And they will strip your reel. Yeah, you're right there, Starkiller. Welcome to the stream, mate. It is a rare thing, but yeah, you do get the community here. I must admit is really good. And Fishing Planet, they're very helpful. I think that's the only thing that keeps me coming back to this game, is that, you know, if you ask somebody a question, or as I said, 9 times out of 10 they'll answer you. And then if anybody asks me a question, I'll always say to them, yeah, this is what I'm using, or this is the depth that I'm fishing at, or this is the kit I'm fishing with, or you know, stay here, do this, do that. Then it's the only way I learned to play the game was to ask people questions. It's one good thing about this game, I must admit. You're right there. The internet can be quite toxic. But I am using a quite a heavy setup here to go for the northern pike. As I say, you could farm them all day long. We could maybe try for Tiger Muskie. I'm looking sunny day is 8 till 9. And then again from 5 till 6. So we can maybe try the clear muskie again. The Tiger Muskie. And it's in a slightly different spot. Yeah, that's unfortunate, mate. That's unfortunate. I never played Elite Dangerous, but I can understand where you're coming from. What all the warships can be a bit. I can remember one time when I was playing my Bismarck and I was firing HE shells, which I never normally fire HE shells, but for whatever reason, and this guy took it on himself that even after the game to come and tell me how bad a player I was, and I says to him, you know what I mean? I says, I never said I was a good player at World of Warship, so what are you giving me? And then I checked back on the replay, and he was the first one that was dead, you know, so. And I said that to him, I says, oh yeah. I says, oh, you're one of these whingers. I says, you were the first one that was dead, and that was it. He disappeared, never heard from him again. The keyboard warriors, as they say. It's a shame, you know, it's a shame. There's a lot of people that take games too seriously, you know. I play the games that have fun. And if I get blown up or killed or whatever, or if I don't catch fish, I mean, okay, I can whinge a bit here and there, like everybody else, you know, but fuck me, you know, I mean, your life doesn't depend on it. It's not as if Armageddon is round the corner and, you know, you're going to get nuked or your world's going to collapse. It's just a game at the end of the day. If you can't take it, don't play it. That's what I say. I mean, my daughter's she's more of a gamer than I am, and she plays DayZ and Fortnite and Battlegrounds player on it. What? PUBG, sorry. You know, got there in the end. And she said, Dad, why don't you play? Why don't you play? I was like, I ain't got the time or the patience. And, you know, I'm not a. I used to play first player FPS games back in the day. I mean, I'm talking 10 years ago. Call of Duty. I used to love Call of Duty. But it just kind of went down the pan, you know. Kind of stopped playing all that kind of stuff. I know World of Warships kind of frustrates me sometimes, and I'm not the best player in the world, and I make a lot of mistakes. I mean, my awareness. I mean, I know what the ship can do and what I should be doing, and at the end of the day, it's as long as you're having fun. That's what I. And then when you're not having fun, then you stop playing it. You know, that's the way I see it. I used to play some console games on my Xbox One about 4 or 5 years ago. I used to play Tiger Woods, and then they stopped making Tiger Woods, and so I stopped playing that. And then I played FIFA, but then it just did my nothing. Played FIFA for a couple of years, and then I says to my daughter, I says, "Look, I'm done with this." I think it was Bonfire Night when we've got here in the UK, somebody called Guy Fawkes decided to try and blow up the Houses of Parliament, which his plot was foiled. I wish he did. I wish he did do it. I know it changed a bit of history. Anyway, it was Guy Fawkes one about 4 or 5 years ago, and we had a big raging bonfire in the back garden, and I thought, right, I'm going to put this Xbox One on the bonfire. I'm done. And my daughter was like, "Can I get your Xbox One, Dad?" I think she had the 360 at the time. I was like, yeah, it's all yours. She says, "But it's got FIFA on it." And I said, "Just delete it." Like I said, this is just delete it and do what you want. I said, "Fair enough." Yay, we caught a water lily. Yay, weed. I wonder if you could smoke it. I wonder if the guys. Is that the Muffin Man? Should message the Muffin Man. So, hey, I've got some weed. I wonder if you could sell it. I don't know if it would get you higher or not. Probably not, but it's fucking stupid, in my opinion. There you go. I've got a couple of sticks and some shells, and I wonder if I rub the sticks fast enough I could maybe make fire. Hey, it was what was that film? Oh, with Wilson, the basketball. Is it Stranded or something like that? With what's his name? Tom Hanks. I made fire. I wonder if I can take a couple of sticks out my inventory or something and make fire. That would be funny. I made fire and Fishing Planet. Okay, now. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I might try for the clear muskie. As I said, it trolled me earlier on. It really did. Trolled me bad. You only get an hour. There's an hour window on a sunny day from 5 till 6 a.m. for the clear muskie. And it gave me a smallmouth bass. And I was like, okay. Yeah, the money is really good. And the XP is decent as well. You know, fishing them, banging them away all day, you're going to make a shed load of money and rank up really quickly when you come here. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. So we're out of peak time now. So the next day is a sunny day again, 5 till 6. So we'll try that, and we'll need to. I'll need to go to the spot, which is here, Sandy Cape. Yeah, I can put the boat back. I don't need it. And if we, I try Tiger Tiger muskie's a beautiful fish as well. Press the right button. This for the tiger muskie here. Right, I need to forward the time on to tiger muskie between 5 and 6. Again, it's only another hour that you get. I'll cancel that, wait till I get my rod set up properly. Let's see, go from 45 to... No, leave this one at 45. And I think I've got my other one here. Yep, got it. We'll fish at 60 here as well. We'll leave with the 8 up hook. Brutus 1110, Thunderspin 5500. The Mono 2 I think is the top of my head. Mono 2, £32. We'll try these fellas. I'm in the right place. Yep, I'm in the right place, so I'll change the time to 5 PM. Am I using the right rod? Yep, I want to change that to shiners. Shiners are large minnows will do the trick. And about 120 feet out, normally, I'll do. Yeah, you're more than welcome to Igar to join me. You're more than welcome, mate. I'm going to be here for another hour or so anyway. So you're more than welcome, Igar. Welcome to the stream. Yep, you're more than welcome. If you want to give me a friend request and let me know if you have, I'll certainly accept it. The more the merrier, that's what I see. Fishing in numbers. Let's check in my OBS again. As I say, I need to get my second monitor set up. Yeah, it sounds like everything is working okay this time. There's some audio issues with every time Windows does an update. It just messes with everything. I don't know why, but I wish it wouldn't. I'd love to go fishing in real life for these muskies. I really would. You get pike here in Scotland. I don't know if they're classed as northern pike. Maybe we are, because we are quite north, but yeah. There's a lot of nice big pike here in Scotland as well. A lot of salmon fishing. A lot of trout fishing as well. I think a native trout's the brown trout here. It's nice to get a nice brownie. Yeah, second monitor is very handy. I've got one in the garage. I need to set it up, but I did a deal with my wife that I would paint my study. And I've only half painted it. So I kind of says to her, like, can I borrow your laptop so I can check the chart? And she was like, grumbly, she was like, yeah, okay. Just get that effing room painted. I was like, I will paint it, but I've not I've not done it. So the deal was that I'd get my second monitor. So I've got a 26-inch monitor sitting in the garage doing nothing, you know. I need to get that sorted. It's kind of hurt me over the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks with audio problems, and you kind of see OBS. And if I had my second monitor, then I'd be able to see what OBS was doing instead of tabbing out of the main window. Right. The Muffin Man's got a tiger musket. But well, I'll get that. I'll get this room painted this week, or finish painting it, and get my second monitor sorted. I'll game on a 27-inch monitor. I could even plug our laptop into my graphics card, but then she'll probably give me a hard time for that. So, not that she gives me a hard time. She's pretty sweet. But I think the muskie are trolling me tonight. These are a beautiful fish as well. I think all the muskies are. I think they've got a bit more charm than what the northern pike do. They're certainly more elusive. Decent enough. Good money from them. We'll try it in a little bit closer. We'll see. Here we go. as I say, you could come here and batter the Northern Pike, and it did, you know, grinding up through. I can't remember what level it is. You need to unlock here, but at level 32 you can unlock the Brutus. But then again, it's down to your reel. I think at level 32, I think it's a £25 or £26 max drag you can get on a reel. But the grind here, it's not as bad in a lot of other games. But once you get to level 40, then you've kind of unlocked everything in the game. Wargaming grind, best grind. Oh, I don't know about that. It's a grind fest as well. I just unlocked the Leander. I know there's been a cruiser split recently in World of Warships. It's better not be a smallmouth boss. No, it's not a smallmouth boss. It's not a very big one, but it's still a tiger muskie. When I had the Cleveland, and it's been moved up to tier 8 now, and I need to respect that as well. But the Cleveland is a strong ship, but it's not. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, you could imagine. Yeah, it gives me high blood pressure as well sometimes. But I've recently unlocked the Leander as well, so I need to spec. That's 2 ships I need to spec out and put some captains in them, and but I need to do some research on them first. Before I play those 2 fellas. I'm more of a cruiser player or battleship player in World of Warships. But I'm not a great player. I'm not a good player at all. But I like the game, so you know what I mean? It takes all sorts to play the game. As I said earlier on, as long as you enjoy playing something, then play it. And then if you don't enjoy playing it, then either take a break or just don't play it. Yes, yeah, the Neptune, yeah. Yeah, I've not got as far as the Neptune or the Minotaur or the Minotaur or however you want to pronounce it. But I've watched enough, you know. Again, I mean, the British light cruisers can give out a hell of a amount of damage if somebody's broadside to you. But no, they don't like taking it. That's for sure. You've got to hug. Bleh. Come on, Cove, speak propers. You've got to hug the islands like they're your waifu. You've got to be a waifu hugger for the British cruisers. But they can deal devastating damage. I've seen so many Minotaur games where guys just destroy, absolutely destroy battleships. But I've never been in that position, so. But it's good to watch though. It's good to watch the amount of damage that the British AP can do, and the rate of fire is phenomenal as well. You know, it's like the Tier 10 cruiser American, the Demoy. It's got a fantastic rate of fire, but I don't like shells getting shot at it. And then every ship's got its up and its downs and what have you. I like the German battleships. Yeah, it can. It can chew on just about anything that comes its way. But yeah, you're right in what you're saying, Starkiller. It's you've got to get yourself in the right position. And with the arcs as well, it can fire over the mountains. Or the islands, I should say. Oh, we got a bigger one. This is slightly bigger, I think. Yeah, strip in line. It's always nice to hear the click, click, click. You know you're gonna get into a decent fish. I don't think it's a record breaker, but it's probably the biggest fish I've caught to date. Oh well, maybe not. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah. Good money, good XP. Yeah, trophy. We'll keep that fella. Yeah, yes. I'm not a fan of the Frederick. Is it the Frederick de Gros at tier 9? Well, that could be tier 10. I'm not too sure. Yeah, the Bismarck. Yeah, the Bismarck's I think that's the highest tier ship I've got is the Bismarck. It's I've got a secondary build on the Bismarck, and it's just awesome. But if your team, you know what I mean, is not doing the business, then it doesn't matter what ship you're in. Really, at the end of the day, you're kind of was last night when I played my Bismarck. Right, what I'll do is we'll change the time. We'll have a look at what day is next. And again, it's another sunny day, so we're in the right place at not the right time yet. I'll change my rod. No, I was fishing with the right rod. Yeah, 68, 8 cook, and I think I'll change to large minnows here. Why is it doing that? Oh, right, I've got 3 minutes. Alright, okay, I could skip for a bit. Yeah. I think that's the first. That's the first unique I've seen caught today. I know this is going to be difficult for you guys to see. It's difficult for me to see. But we're trying again for the clear muskie. Yeah, you do need concealment on the German battleships, definitely. I would recommend that you do that with all battleships, is put the concealment. Because if they can't see you, they can't shoot at you. That's the way I see it. That's average Northern Ireland weather. A foggy morning. Yeah, well, I live on the coast, the northeast coast of Scotland. And yeah, we get a lot of this weather as well. If the wind's coming from the east on a sunny day, then yeah, we call it pea soup here. Just because you can't see through it, really. You get to work in the morning and everybody, oh, it was a pea soup of a day. And I'm like, yeah. Pea soup, yeah. It means that we call it a har. It's like it blows off the North Sea, which the North Sea is a very cold sea. It's only about 10 degrees or something. I'm less than a mile from the coast. On the east coast of Scotland, and it, as I said, if the wind's blowing from the east, then the cold North Sea air hits the warm land, and it's like this. It turns to pea soup, as they say. And yet, all you need to do is go 4 or 5 miles inland, and it's absolutely beautiful sunshine. But it's cold as well. You could feel it. You could feel it in your bones. You know, you go outside and it's like, oh, cold, damp, foggy. And then drive 2 miles into town and it's like beautiful sunshine. And then drive home again and it's like, same. You're like, oh, come on. Yep, Star Colour, you're right. It's been absolutely beautiful here the last 2 weeks, and it's. I can remember. Oh Christ, we're going back 20 years now. We had 6 weeks, no rain, and absolute scorchio sunshine every day. Even the grass was turning brown. But as I said, that was 20 years ago. We get a lot of rain in Scotland, just like I'm sure you do in Northern Ireland. The weather's probably very similar. You probably get a bit more rain than we do here on the east coast. Here on the west, the Gulf Stream. Yeah, it's been really good. I've got a bit of colour about me, you know what I mean? Go sit outside and little t-shirt and some shorts and sit in my chair in the back garden reading my book. I know it's pretty boring, but it's not very often we get weather like we've been. I've even had 3 barbecues in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's the same here. Winter can be pretty miserable here in Scotland as well. Dark. It's dark for days. never see the sun. You think, well, what's that orange thing in the sky? Never seen it in months. And it's the sun. Never mind, when I retire, I'm going to go somewhere where it's warm. I maybe retired into Florida or something. Who knows? I'd love to go like Montana or something. It just looks so beautiful. Never been to that part of the country or part of America. But I'm getting trolled again for these clear muskies. I really am. I bet you I catch a smallmouth bass. Oh yeah, that's on just now. I did watch a couple of videos on YouTube. I do like the motorbike racing. Yeah, Florida is a lovely place. I go every year, take the family there, just to get some sunshine on your back. But it's busy, you know. It's a busy schedule. When you come back from Florida, I think you need another week because you're always on the go. There's so much to do and so many places to go and see. No, this game's trolling me for the clear muskie. It really is. I used to. I need some recovery time. That's for sure. I did some motorbike racing when I was a teenager with my cousin in sidecars. But now I wouldn't do it because it's so scary, so scary. My cousin was the driver, I was a passenger, and Jesus. I can remember one time we were racing in Duffy Park, and he went through the qualifying, and he says, look, Cove, he says, you need to get over a bit quicker when we go through this bend. He says, because we're losing a second and a half here. I was like, right, okay. Once we got to the race, he says, look, get over quicker. I was like, right, well, I'll try, you know. I'm getting over as quick as I can. And I went through this bend at full throttle, and yep, I never got over quick enough, and we hit a tree. And he ended up with a couple of broken bones, and I ended up with a couple of broken bones. And I says to him, I says, look, cuz, I know you're a good driver. I says, I'm maybe not the best passenger to have. Let's call it a day. And I never raced again. I was like, no, enough's enough. You know, a week in hospital. No, enough's enough. Some stitches and some broken bones soon put me off. But hey, a clear muskie. Not a very big one, but yeah, clear muskie. Right, we shall try again. Let's see, you only get an hour to fish for these fish. But I do like going to Florida. It's a beautiful place. And you're guaranteed the weather, you're guaranteed a bit of sunshine on your bones, which everybody needs. Especially where we live, you know, if you're in Northern Ireland or Scotland or... The weather's pretty crappy most of the time. I know you guys can't see my bobber, I'm struggling to see it myself. It's a pea super, they would say here. Well, I'm gonna have another beer. It's Saturday night after all. Whoops. Oh, that's better. Hit the zoom button, Cove. Yeah, you're right. You're right there, Star. Even if it's raining, it's warm. It's always warm, you know. My parents took me to Florida when I was 13. The first time I went there, and I loved the place ever since. When I grew up and stuff and took my family, I always said I'd take my family to Florida. I do love the place. Yeah, I went there for my honeymoon and all sorts. It was a shame my wife was pregnant at the time, only in the very early stages. That she gets that morning sickness when she was pregnant, and she didn't eat much when we went to Blah. And there's me sitting in tucking away, and I could see, you know, she was like turning green in her face. It was a shame. It was a shame. I've been back a few times since. Took all my kids there. But there is so much to do, you know, it's like go, go, go. And then you think, right, okay, a couple of days in, right, let's relax, let's just sit down by the pool, or let's go to the ocean for the day, or let's not do anything but just chill out. And the Americans are nice people. I do enjoy their sense of humour as well. They can be quite gullible at times. I've had a lot of fun, you know, sitting in some bars and stuff, chatting away to the locals and say, "Where are you from? Scotland?" And like, "Oh yeah," you know, and then speak about haggis and stuff and all that kind of shit, you know, kilts and bagpipes, and it's quite fun speaking to them. They're really nice. They make you feel really welcome. That's why I still keep on going back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree with that one. If you specifically tell them where you're from, then you know the. If you say from the UK, they're like, "Aye, okay." If you say you're from Scotland, they're like, "Oh, right, okay." So I can relate to that because there's a lot of Irish in Scotland, and sorry, mate, in the States. Oh, the States was built on incomers, you know, Scottish people, Irish people, uh, all over Europe, to be honest, you know, made their claim, and the Italians, not so much the French, but the Italians, the British, the Scottish, the Irish. I know there's a big following in the States for the Irish. Even though Northern Ireland's part of the UK, you're right. I would say the same thing. I would say no, I'm not from the UK. I'm from Northern Ireland. It's like when I say I'm not from the UK. I'm from Scotland. You know. But they make you so welcome. That's what I like about the place. Well, it's like our time is done here again. Got one clear muskie. Yeah, the game's kind of trolling me a bit. But yeah, as I said, I might play some Warship Shortlies. Do you play Warship? Oh, you do. Oh, you do. You play. Do you not record or stream any of your stuff, Starkiller? I'm gonna bring this in because I'm just wasting my time now, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna go try for this tiger trout one more time, and then I'll end the stream here on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did something. I liked rank when it was tier 6 for some strange reason. I did not too bad, but I just wish they would stop putting it so it's such a high tier, you know? Because there's a lot of other people with lower tiers or mid tiers that want to play ranked. Here I'm going to use fishing for the tiger trout now. My jig winner 8'10", the Spira ML 3000, and the Fluoro 12. It's £12 line. Because the Mark's Dragon, this is £12, or 12.1. So always have your line the weakest link. I've come here to From Dawn Till Dusk, fishing for this unique tiger trout, which I'm having problems catching. It's quite deep here, so I like to put out a little bit of line just to. Yeah, I'll play World of Warships after this. It's from Tiger Trout's from 5 till 7, so only another sort of few minutes in game. But I'll take a break between streaming the two of them. Yeah, it's the second unique I've seen caught today. Yeah, nice one, mate. It's always nice to catch a unique. No matter how big or how small, it's always nice to catch a unique. As I said, the community here is really good. Oh, we knocked there, but oh. The Muffin Mon says thank you. Good on you, mate. Got some more uniques. I would really like to get this tiger fish. Or the tiger trout. Oh, something's away with me. Oh, nearly. That's fish for a beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful. Well, as I said, I'll give it a few more till 7 a.m. and then I'll end the stream for Fishing Planet, and then I'll take a little break. I'll go to the bathroom, get stocked up, and then I'll play some World of Warships. I think it's a brook trout. Oh no, another tiger. Oh, we're getting in them. Just hopefully we can get the right one. Yeah, same fella. Right, gonna have to excuse me a minute, people. I need to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Right, that's me back, people. Sorry about that. I didn't want to be like Johnny Vegas. I don't know if you guys know Johnny Vegas. He's a comedian here in the UK. Let's see. Oh, I've got some friends on. Yeah, okay. And he said he used to play Beauty's Castle. And I don't know what that was, but he said that he got so involved in the game that he just kind of sat there and he said he was needing to go to the bathroom. Oh no, that's the wrong thing to do. There we go. He said he was needing to go to the bathroom, but he was getting a Guinness delivery or something. And because he run a pub or something, and pardon me, he run a pub or something in this virtual reality game, and he just sat there. I was needing to go, but they were doing a delivery of Guinness. I know he likes his Guinness, Johnny Vegas. He says, so I just sat there and pissed myself. I was like, right, okay. And when I watched that sketch, I just about fell off my chair. It was so funny. I don't know if you guys know Johnny Vegas at all, but yeah, he's so funny. I don't know if you've seen him on The Last Leg. The Last Leg is another comedy, a comedy series on here in the UK, and he did the intro well, and he was on about stuff. It was just, if you Google Johnny Vegas and The Last Leg, then you'll absolutely piss your pants. This looks like a walleye. Oh no, no. No, it's not a trout. Yeah, not a tiger trout. Right, I have one more cast here, and then what I'll do is I'll end the stream, and then I'll set up for some more of the warships, and then I'll start the stream up again. I've been trying to catch this unique tiger trout for days, man. And it's a smallmouth bass. Well, okay. Well, thanks very much, people, for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to entertain you slightly, I suppose. But if you like what you see, leave a like. It always helps. And if you want some more, please subscribe. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to start streaming World of Warships in about 5 minutes. So, as I said, if you like what you see, then leave a like. Always helps, really does. And if you want some more, subscribe. So, thanks very much, all. It's a pleasure as always entertaining you guys. But I'll be back in about 5 minutes once I set up my recording for World of the Warships. So take care, everybody, and thanks again, and I'll see you soon.